What's up, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood Wolfie here, and I'm coming back at you with an update. It is currently suspect o'clock. Okay, in like 3 days it'll be 5 months. I was kind of like late on the 3-month one. I had actually made a video. I'll post it in front of this so you can kind of see the curvature and like how my thighs are placed. Has been a thing, like thigh curves, you know, like I don't know, it's just like how it's positioned. I feel like that shifted a little, but other than that, it's been wild, you know. So we're just kind of waiting. We're still waiting on the world to change. So we're just kind of chilling. I'm still on the first dose that they gave me, which I don't imagine was a lot, but I'm still on whatever dose that is. I'm still chilling on that. They haven't updated anything. I did my blood work recently, so they might. I'm hoping they do, because usually that will be more changes and stuff like that. Things have been moving slowly, but pretty much what I expect. We'll kind of see how things continue to move forward. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. So I'm just kind of just trying to make it through. It's been kind of a rough couple weeks, and I'm just dealing with that in addition to what I've got going on here. So trying not to just lose it, you know, completely. So thank you guys for watching. I will see y'all next time. I've got Final Fantasy to play. That's how I want to spend my weekend, farming random stuff. So yeah, see you later. So hopefully you're back from watching that brief little bit. But in a nutshell, as you can tell, I was kind of feeling bad with all the things that were happening. It was a really shitty time. It was a really shitty time for me. So I honestly just didn't really have much motivation for much of anything. It was really garbage. It's doing better now, obviously. So that's why I'm posting this, because one of my biggest revelations was actually learning that other people can't help me at all. Like, no therapist can help me, and that's on period. Because I had talked to a therapist multiple times. I explained the whole situation, and they basically were like, sucks to suck, basically. And I was like, you know, that was how I was feeling personally. So I wasn't a big fan, and especially, you know, going there for some assistance and basically being told all the things that I already know. You know, take a breath, try to think of the positive, try to find some solution to your problems that are inherently fucking you, etc., etc. So after I was doing that, I was like, okay, this is garbage, fuck this shit. I ended up I stopped kind of going there, to be honest, and it wasn't helping me. But I knew personally that most of my problems still revolve around my whole gender escapades. So I knew that most of these issues will not be solved with nothing other than time. Everybody loves that answer, is when you're told, well, you've done all you can do, so now just wait. And so wait is what I did. I waited, and things started to slowly get better. I hung out with friends as best as I could. I worked on little mini projects that made me feel better. So I think it's high time I share some of the changes, you know? Because I would say, you know what? I would say I look a little bit different from the last video I posted. So, without further ado, let's do the thing. So, as you can probably tell, I am gaining more of the good old curvy action or whatever, you know. Clothes do a lot, but nice, me. Good job, excellent. I'm leaving that in. That's perfect. Anyway, so as you can see, I look a little bit better than I did before, which is good. I am now kind of actually sad that I didn't purchase more clothes because I still need clothes, but on the same token, I don't really get to wear them most of the time. The only times you see me wearing them is when I'm off work, like now. So, it's been pretty wild. I've been kind of going through some shit and just kind of working it out, mentally trying to remind myself that other people aren't at fault necessarily for my issues. I can't be mad at me because it's not my fault. And we're doing the things within reason as much as we can. So, and that's pretty much all I can really ask from myself. So, we're doing that, and that's pretty cool. For the most part, as long as I'm not working, I'm doing everything full time. Since I am still military, I do have to present masculine when I go to work or whatever, which is kind of shitty, but also it's starting to get kind of weird because like you know, certain angles I actually look like I have some titties. Like, it's starting to like not make sense as much anymore. So that's good on one aspect. Frustrating because I don't like the middle section. This has nothing to do with non-NBs and all that. Y'all do your thing. Y'all are cute in your own right. For me personally, it's not my jam. I'd rather just be purely 100% one thing. And that's kind of like what I'm going for. So like when people ask me like, are you gonna do the surgery? Are you gonna do all this? I'm like, bitch, I go hard, okay? I go hard in the paint. I go in. We go big or we go home. You know, there's only one option here, especially since it's tied directly to my happiness, which I've kind of noticed like my dopamine levels are kind of like fucked, because while I'm still feeling like, oh, I'm still fucking working on my transition, I'm still doing all these things, getting the serotonin and dopamine and all the good shit is really rough, because like it's really easy to compare yourself. Like in my case, I'll compare myself to other trans women who are really pretty, but maybe they've had some surgeries, or maybe they started earlier so they already naturally fucking aren't as fucked as me, you know? Like a bunch of shit like that kind of adds up over time, and it's really shitty. And it's kind of a shame too, because like this also, it affects me so deeply that unfortunately I do sometimes bring that into my gaming life, which really sucks, because like I end up missing out and losing out on people who are good people, and they just kind of get tired of my toxic behavior, which isn't anything new if you watched my other videos. I'm not necessarily the person to be following, to be honest, but I do appreciate those who do and are sticking around despite all the problems I've got going on. I am trying my best to heal. I'm trying my best to not be a complete degenerate. I'm trying my best to move forward as much as possible. I know that at some point when I reach kind of like a nothing's really happening stage, you're not going to see videos. Much as like you kind of missed out on the majority of like 3 to 5 months or whatever, is because nothing was really happening at the 3-month mark. Like 3 months and 2 months, I was feeling really shitty, and I think that was because my body was still getting my body was still getting used to the hormones and all the shit that was happening. I think. I don't know. It shouldn't have been because supposedly my levels were fine already. But I'm gonna venture to say that maybe I was just trying to get, my body was still kind of like, it was doing the switcheroo because it was like, oh, we're actually just doing the thing. Like, this isn't just a prank. Like, it took a second, like maybe, I don't know. I can't really say anything because my puberty honestly didn't exactly hit me like a truck. It was really slow and long, you know? So, that's how it be, I guess. So I guess I'll see the majority of results closer to like a year and a half or something like that, as opposed to early, which is what everybody wants. Everyone wants an early transition, like an early easy time, but it be like that, you know? And I don't know, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. And actually, interestingly, I'm starting to understand why my sister be telling me I'm a skinny ass bitch, like I'm a twig, right? Like she would say I'm a twig, because I'm transitioning, right? Like I would say that I'm not a twig. I would say that I'm fit because I eat lean meats. I do consistency, like for long periods of time workout kind of thing, not like heavy lifting and all that. So I was never like really just really big and bulky, but like it was mostly lean muscle, which I think I still have some, but I would say like it's actually like, if it hasn't already, I feel like it's starting to actually deteriorate, because like when I'm getting groceries now, it's starting to actually be awkward to handle, because it used to not be at all. I used to just be like, oh, easy, I'll just take 1,000,000 bags, I'm Gucci. And then now I'm like, you know, this milk and Pepsi right now is not feeling really good on my hands right now at all, because it's like my muscles are like changing or something, so it's like doing some weird shit, so it's making things really awkward for me. So that's kind of that situation. Boy clothes and all those things are actually like, at this point, like before I mentioned like it was starting to get awkward, but now it's starting to feel really awkward, like actually taco. Like I wear those shits and they're like way too baggy, like way too baggy, and it doesn't feel comfortable anymore. It's strange how that works, you know? But I'm excited about it. It just means like other clothes that I want to wear, I can actually more comfortably fit in, and that's slowly getting better. This shirt is actually maybe too tight. Maybe. Especially if my breasts decide to grow. Yeah, I'll be in for a real pickle there. Couple things. Name change soon. Very soon, actually, because I'm gonna start. I mean, I've saved up enough money, just about, to go and do this, which is really exciting. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that thing. I was gonna go home and go visit some friends and family and stuff some more, but this is a big deal, because if I succeed in this and I get the name change, court order, and then I get the passport, and then I go back and do all the other odds and ends, then I can just be me all the time, forever and always, and never again have to deal with this bullshit that I have to deal with right now, where they have me have my hair short and all that, because I'm actually kind of curious to see how my hair would grow naturally, because this isn't my natural hair, in case you couldn't tell from me like sitting here pulling on this shit and fucking with it. It's a wig, so. But that'll be interesting and really exciting. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. You know. So that being said, thanks for watching. I guess I will have some measurements posted beneath the video, so of like the starting point and then where I'm at now. So that way it's like really obvious and you can just be like, oh, I see. It's like fucking 1 inch or 2 inch. And it's like, it's what's interesting to me is it's not like super big, but the way it appears on the outside is like amazing. You know, it's like, what the fuck? It's like incredible, actually. I still don't know my weight because I haven't gotten weighed in a while, but the trend was I was losing weight, and I'm slowly becoming more and more baby. I was already baby, but now I'm becoming like super baby. It's interesting. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to catch you guys later. Obviously, most of the time, once I'm done with this whole shebang, most of the things after, I want to say after 2 years, it's mostly just going to be back to my gaming content, unless I do any major changes, which I do have in mind. I'd like to do like a voice surgery, so that way I'm not sitting here like having to do some crazy mental gymnastics and crazy different things trying to make sure that I don't fuck up or whatever. I don't, and it hurts me because I know I'll hear it later when I record, when I do the editing, and I'll just be kind of disappointed. But yeah, it's a thing. So I'll be, unless it's something like that, I'll probably post that because fuck it, why not, you know? But other than that, it'll probably just go back to like whatever game I'm playing at the time, whatever's keeping me happy. That's what I'm gonna do. So maybe we can talk about being forever alone together because I'm an abomination. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.